So about a month ago, even before NBA free agency, I stated that the Philadelphia 76ers need to go out this offseason and acquire a dog for this team. And although they were not able to capitalize on this in free agency due to reasons like limited cap flexibility, the perfect opportunity may have just presented itself. Let's talk about it. Perfect. What is going on, everybody? RB here. Welcome back on into Philly Take with RB, where we constantly talk Philadelphia sports. You know the drill. Drop a like on the video if you do enjoy this content. Help me push it out to a greater community. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and ring that bell so you get all of the notifications. And be sure to check out the Philly Take with RB merch store and consider joining the channel memberships for exclusive perks. Both links are down in the description. All right, let's talk about it. So the news as of today, per Crispy Haynes, or maybe as of yesterday morning by the time you're watching this, Lance Stephenson, NBA veteran, is hosting a private workout in Las Vegas in front of NBA personnel from 4 different teams: Milwaukee, Denver, Brooklyn, and our Philadelphia 76ers. So it's very interesting when you think about Lance Stephenson, right? A 30-year-old. He'll be 31 by the time the season starts. He's played 9 seasons in the NBA on 7 different rosters, but primarily for 6 seasons with the Indiana Pacers. And we all remember him, right, from back in the day in 2013 when the Pacers went to the conference finals. And everybody knows who Lance Stephenson is. And to be honest, when you think about this guy being 30 years old, it's actually crazy because it feels like he has been around forever. I honestly thought he was like 34 to 35 years old. And Lance Stephenson has not played in the NBA since the 2018 and 2019 season, where he played for the Los Angeles Lakers. I don't even think he played a full season. And ever since then, he's played a little bit over season. Who knows what he has been doing since. But Lance Stephenson, according to sources this past week, has been trying to get back into shape, and he's motivated to get his body right to make a run to get back in the NBA this season. And obviously, you know, we have to go down memory lane real quick. We all remember this moment, right? The Lance Stephenson blowing in the ear of LeBron James moment, man. What an iconic moment. If you are an avid fan or just an average fan of basketball, I'm sure you know about this moment. But anyway, when it comes to Lance Stephenson, he is the perfect type of player that fits what I was talking about a little while ago in terms of the Sixers needing a dog. Now, I know people immediately are going to say, you know, Lance Stephenson is a bit too old, or he hasn't been in the league for a couple of years, and who knows what he's doing now. I completely understand that. And first and foremost, the Sixers, among these other teams, they have to make sure that Lance Stephenson is in playing shape, right? How is his body looking? How is his lateral movement? Is he even in shape to make a run back in the NBA? That's number one. I'm sure he is, because the guy is hungry and he definitely works. He definitely plays ball a lot. So who knows about that? But honestly, we weren't at the workout, so we do not know. But after that, you have to see where this guy's mindset is at, right? What is he looking for? In terms of my opinion, I would not mind bringing this guy in and trying to give him a chance. I would not, mind it at all. Lance Stephenson, obviously not really a polished player on the offensive side of the ball, right? He'll give you an occasional 3. He's a 31.5% shooter from behind the arc for his career. I think his last season with the Los Angeles Lakers, he shot 37.1% from 3. The year before, he shot 29% from 3 with the Pacers on his second stint. So, he's very much of a streaky offensive player. And obviously the Sixers already are loaded in terms of the guard and wing position. So, this guy would have to fight for a roster spot, but even though he's a, 31.5% shooter from 3, he's a 68.5% shooter from the line for his career. We know his MO is not on the offensive side of the ball. It is on the defensive side, and more so in terms of his veteran leadership and his energy level, right? Defense is where you need this guy. And in terms of bringing a spark to your team and getting everybody up, and honestly, I would not mind giving him a chance. If you look again at the 2 teams that made the finals this year, what did they both have? They had a player like this. They had a dog. They had a gritty, just get in your face type of player. A guy you can bring in for a spark. You put him on, the opposing team's best scorer and just let them get in their head. And Lance Stephenson is one of the, the most known figures in the last decade in terms of being able to do that. And that's why I love him. He's one of those players that you absolutely hate. I hate Lance Stephenson, but if he were to come on the Sixers, I would love him. I would learn to love him, right? Looking at the two teams in the finals, a PJ Tucker type of player, a Jay Crowder type of player, even a Patrick Beverly type of player. If I want to look at some others, right? Torrey Craig, guys like that you just absolutely hate, but when they are on your team, they're little scrappy demons. Bring them in for a couple minutes at a time, put them on the opposing team's best score, and just let them get in their head. And Lance Stephenson loves to get in people's heads. If he was to be on the Sixers, I would definitely learn to love this guy, and I think he would bring that spark off the bench in terms of, being that energy plug for us. At times last year, I really feel like this Sixers team was mentally weak. I really do, and, there's going to be some young guys, in terms of the Summer League team that are going to be vying for roster spots. And, our bench might be primarily young. I know we added George Niang and we have some vets like that, but overall, I would say our bench is going to be primarily young. And even in terms of our starting lineup, like, we don't have that type of player that is going to come in and punch somebody in the mouth, right? Or get that vocal or just get up in somebody's grill. We have guys with defensive talent, but we don't really have that tough nail type of player. And I think Lance Stephenson would absolutely be the perfect fit if he is in NBA shape. Who knows if he is, but if he's willing to come in, he averaged 7.2 points a game in his last stint with the Lakers. He averaged 9 points a game off the bench for the Pacers before that. You're not going to get 2015 Lance Stephenson that'll average 14 points a game, but this would just be for limited minutes if he could make the roster. And honestly, I would like it. I would like it as a spark plug. But again, he has to be in shape. There are 4 teams interested. I would really hope that the Bucks or the Nets or the Nuggets, teams like those, I would really hope, more so the Bucks and the Nets, given the fact they're in the Eastern Conference, I would really hope teams like that do not end up getting Lance Stephenson, because he could just be that one annoying pest that comes in against us in an important game and just throws somebody off kilter, But at the end of the day, if he is in shape and if the Sixers see some potential in him, I would not mind giving him a chance to run it on this roster. And I think he would be funny. I think he would fit right into the Philadelphia culture, and I think fans would go absolutely nuts for this guy, just like we did for Corey Brewer years ago, right? A guy that just came in and he was getting in James Harden's face, and I feel like Lance would be just like that, and Philadelphia would go absolutely nuts for this guy. I've said it all along, the Sixers need that tough presence. They need that dog, and Lance Stephenson might be the perfect guy for the opportunity. But those are just my thoughts. I want to hear from you. Let me know down below in the comments section. What's your favorite Lance Stephenson memory? Do you think this guy could potentially make a comeback and make a run at a roster spot on this team? What would he bring? Let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments section. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace. Perfect.